Namaste and welcome to Introduction of Geospatial Technology. Think of a globe spinning in front of you with satellites circling above. These satellites are constantly capturing information about our planet. Geospatial technology is the set of tools that allow us to collect, store, and make sense of this information. It helps us to understand not only where things are, but also how they are related to each other and how they change over time. For example, it can show how a city is expanding, how far river has shifted, and how forests are shrinking. These technologies like GIS and GPS turn simple maps into powerful interactive systems for exploring data. In today's world, they are used for planning cities, managing resources and studying environment, and even for navigating our daily routes. In short, geospatial technology helps us to understand the world more clearly and make smarter decisions. When we look at the world around us, we see that it is made up of both natural and human made features. Natural features are those created by nature over millions of years, and like mountains, rivers, forests, lakes, and coastlines. In contrast, human made features are created by people to meet their needs, such as roads, bridges, buildings, dams, and farmlands. Together, these elements form the landscapes that we live in, whether it is a busy city, or a quiet beach, or a dense forest. With the help of satellite images and maps, we can study how these features appear, how they change, and how they interact with one another. Understanding and representing both natural and human made features accurately is very important for managing resources, planning cities, and protecting the environment and making better decisions for the future. Everything that we see around us, like mountains, rivers, roads, and bridges, takes up space and has certain shape and size. Because all these features exist in specific places and it can be measured, we can call them spatial features. The word geo means earth and spatial means their shape and position in space. Geospatial technology helps us to capture and store details about where features are, how they look like, and what they are called. By creating layers of map data like vegetation, water, soil, and city structures, we can explore the world in a new ways and answer important questions. Let us take a closer look at how the world around us can be represented using different types of specialized maps. Maps are powerful tools that help us to see and understand our surroundings more clearly. Physiographic maps show features like mountains, rivers, plains, and valleys, helping us to navigate the natural features or shapes and geography of different regions. When we need more detail, especially about heights and slopes, topographic features draw the contours and elevations of hills, valleys, and plateaus, making it easier for hikers, engineers, and even military people to plan their routes and activities. These maps are also helpful to visualize the land in three dimensions. Administrative maps display boundaries between regions such as states, districts, or cities, making them essential for planning, governance, and managing resources. City maps show detailed view of urban spaces, including neighborhoods, roads, metro lines, schools, parks, and hospitals, helping people to find their way and plan routes efficiently. Road maps, as their name suggests, focus on highways, main streets, and smaller roads, often marking landmarks or distances to make travel easier and safer. Essentially, all these maps, natural, topographic, administrative, city, or road, help us to study and explore and manage our environment by presenting complex information in simple and visualized way. By using different kinds of maps, we can make better decisions, understand places more deeply, and appreciate the diversity of our world. Today, geospatial technology has completely changed the way we use and understand maps. Instead of flat paper maps, now we build digital maps using layers of information, much like stacking transparent sheets on top of each other. Each layer in a geographic information system or GIS shows different types of features like One for roads, one for vegetation, another for water bodies, forest or soils, and so on. With GIS, it is easy to turn these layers on and off, allowing us to focus on only what it matters at that moment. Maybe roads for planning transportation, or soil and water for agriculture activities, etc. This ability to mix and match layers helps planners, scientists, and decision makers to figure it out how features relate, answer questions, and solve problems much more quickly. Digital layers makes modern mapping faster, more flexible, and far more powerful than older paper maps that ever could. In modern geospatial technology, every point, line, or area mapped on a computer is much more than just a dot shape on a screen. Through computer-based mapping, we not only see what is located at a specific place, such as the Parliament House in New Delhi on a satellite image, but we can also store and view wide range of information about a specific place or an object. This combination is called spatial and attribute data, or non-spatial data. Spatial data tells us the exact location and shape of features on Earth, while attribute data gives us extra details about them. For example, a point representing building can include its height, the year it was built, who owns it, and what it is used for. By linking these different types of information, geospatial technology has made it much easier to analyze and understand our surroundings. This powerful blending of location and descriptive information is one of the key reasons why geospatial technology is such a valuable part of our world today. These technologies use data from satellites, drones, and other sensors to help us to see changes like shrinking forests, growing cities, or shifting weather patterns. By studying geospatial technologies, you can learn much more than just mapping tools like GIS or remote sensing. You also learn how to solve real-world problems. The field is growing very quickly, with the new tools like artificial intelligence and cloud computing bringing exciting possibilities and new ideas. Many industries such as agriculture, transportation, defense, and city management need people who understand geospatial technology. This means it's a valuable and future-ready career choice. When you study geospatial technologies, you join a community that connects science and technology to solve important problems. Geospatial technologies are becoming essential all around the world. Governments recognize their power and create policies to make geospatial data easier to access, like India's Geospatial Policy of 2021 or European Union's Copernicus programs, etc. So these initiatives encourage innovation, research, and smarter solutions across many sectors. These technologies lets us to study location-based data to solve real-world problems. Basically, planners, scientists, and decision makers can see not just where things are, but also how they connect and change over time. This helps to tackle challenges such as climate change, urban growth, and resource management. Learning geospatial tools connects various disciplines such as geography, computer science, environmental science, and also engineering. This interdisciplinary approach promotes creativity, teamwork, and stronger decision making. Mastering these skills opens career opportunities globally in various areas. It also drives innovation, research, and applications in the state-of-art technologies such as AI and big data, smart cities, and so on. Finally, geospatial technologies create real-world impact by providing transport, healthcare, and infrastructure, and fairness in resource allocation, helping communities to thrive. By studying geospatial technologies, you gain the skills to explore, innovate, and make a meaningful difference in the world. Geospatial technology is built on three pillars: remote sensing for capturing data, GIS for organizing and analyzing it, and GPS for precise location information. Together, they form the backbone of how we collect, manage, and understand spatial data. Remote sensing is an amazing technology that lets us to collect information about objects or places without actually touching them. Think of how our eyes work by seeing light reflect from object around us. Remote sensing works like that, but from a much greater distance. It uses sensors on satellites or drones or aircrafts to capture energy, mostly electromagnetic radiation, that is reflected or emitted from the surface of the Earth. Remote sensing systems can gather data from just a few meters away, like drone camera, or from hundreds of kilometers up in the space, like satellites orbiting Earth. These sensors act like technological eyes, recording signals that scientists can later analyze to learn about the environment. Geographic Information System or GIS is a transformative technology that integrates data, software, and analytical tools to visualize, analyze, and interpret spatial and geographic information. At its core, GIS allows to capture data tied to a specific location on the Earth and use it to understand patterns, relationships, and trends in various fields. For instance, GIS is used in urban planning to map land use, in disaster management to analyze risk zones, and in environmental science to monitor changes in ecosystems. What makes GIS unique is its ability to combine layers of information such as population density, road networks, and topography to a single interactive framework, enabling users to gain insights that are impossible with traditional data analysis methods. The functionality of GIS goes beyond simple mapping. It employs spatial analysis techniques to solve real world problems such as determining the optimum location for a new facility or predicting spread of diseases within a city, etc. GIS applications rely on diverse datasets including raster data like satellite imagery or vector data such as points, lines, and polygons representing features like cities, rivers, or boundaries, and many other. The integration of advanced technologies like machine learning and artificial intelligence into GIS has further expanded its capabilities. Ultimately, GIS is more than just a tool, it is a framework for understanding the world, offering a powerful means to data driven decisions across countless domains. The Global Positioning System, commonly referred to as GPS, is a satellite based navigation system that enables precise determination of location, velocity, and time across the globe. Originally developed by United States Department of Defense in the 1970s for military purposes, GPS has since evolved into a critical technology used extensively in civilian applications or common applications. The system operates through a network of at least 24 satellites orbiting the Earth, strategically positioned to ensure that signals are accessible from virtually any point on the planet. These satellites transmit signals that are received by GPS devices, which calculates users' exact position using the principle of trilateration based on the distance from multiple satellites. We will learn more about this in a video separately. In modern society, GPS has transformed how we navigate, plan, and analyze spatial information. It is fundamental to applications in transportation, where it guides vehicles and track fleets, in agriculture, where it supports precision farming, and in emergency responses, it aids in search and rescue missions. Beyond these practical uses, GPS also plays a vital role in scientific research, enabling geospatial analysis, environmental monitoring, and even study Earth's tectonic movements. With its unparalleled accuracy and accessibility, GPS is not just a navigation tool but a cornerstone of geospatial technology that connects and enhances a myriad of industries and daily activities worldwide. The synergetic integration of these three components, remote sensing, GPS, and GIS, forms the foundation of geospatial technology. This integration enables the collection, management, and analysis of spatial data, ultimately supporting informed decision making, problem solving, and development of sustainable solutions for a wide range of societal and environmental challenges. Geospatial technologies are important because they help people and organizations work together better. Geographic Information System or GIS connect different types of information on a map. It brings improved integration. With everything linked to in a single place, people can make better decisions. Instead of only numbers or reports, they also see spatial context, meaning where things happen and how they relate on the ground. This makes teamwork easier because everyone shares the same clear picture. So when we talk about importance of geospatial technologies, we are talking about system that connects data, people, and places, and that connection allows progress, cooperation, and better solutions. So they help us to make better decisions because they use spatial analysis techniques to study places and patterns. These tools can uncover hidden patterns that are not visible in plain data. When we see information on map, it becomes easier to understand and act on it. So this makes our choices more strategic and informed. That is why geospatial technology is now seen as one of the indispensable tool, and it turns complex data into a clear useful insights for real world action. One of the most powerful uses of geospatial technology is map creation. Maps allow us to visualize spatial data in a way that is easy to understand. So maps creation is not just about drawing places, but it's about creating smarter tools that help people and organizations to plan and act wisely. Geospatial technologies are cost effective and time saving because they help us work smarter. They save time by providing quick access to maps and data, often in real time. They reduce cost since we don't need to spend extra resources on repeated surveys or groundwork. With accurate information at our fingertips, people can make informed decisions faster and more confidently. The best part is that the technology is now more affordable and widely available, making it easier for governments, businesses, and even students to use. So, geospatial tools brings speed, savings, and smarter choices altogether. That is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. See you. Namaste.